Hello everybody, my name is History King, and today we are playing Etrian Odyssey. From what I know, the world is essentially like an island or a water world, like a floating city kind of thing. Obviously, you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to find out anyway. Now, this is the final game that I can play in the series because they've only remastered the first 3 games. And if I wanted to, stream any of the other games, I'd have to play it on a 3DS because that's how old these games are. Obviously, I hope they remaster more of these games in the future. But to reiterate, this is the last one that I can play at the moment. So I'm looking forward to see how this one goes. Obviously, I enjoyed the first 2. I will say Dungeon Crawler was not necessarily something like a theme that I thought I was into. But I'm finding out very quickly that not only have I played a Dungeon Crawler game before these recordings, but I love them. I love this type of a genre. Sorry, I can't speak English. But yeah, let's begin. And I would assume Sorry, I just had a thought. The Ocean City Armor Road farther to the south is said to have a ruin leading below the waves. As if tactically admitting it, the Senatists ruling over Armor Road have invited explorers to their city. The invitation drew throngs of eager explorers who gathered to traverse the undersea maze. That's a hell of a word. But none of the... What does that mean? None of the throngs who came to challenge the maze were strong enough to... Is it just another word for group? The impenetrable ruins came to be known as the Yggdrasil Labyrinth, and its legend spread further. You yourself are an explorer who has heard its legend and now sailed Armor Road to investigate. Your only objective to challenge the labyrinth and win fame and fortune. Your hours at hand. Hello, newcomers. You're standing in the one and only Explorers Guild in the ocean city of Armor Road. I'm here to supervise all the explorers who find themselves in our fair burg. Here's a little something I give every new guild for signing up. I don't know what these are. Now let's get to it. First, write your guild name on the space provided on the certificate. Think hard because that name may be known someday across the 7 seas. It all depends on you. Lose your fame. Am I not... Can I not transfer? Hold on, I'm gonna go check something. Okay, I don't think I can transfer my data. Because it did allow me to transfer the, like, when I was going from game 1 to 2, I could transfer my data from 1 over to 2, and it would, like, continue like that. But it seems like I can't do that for 3. Unless it's... Alright, well... I've already read all this, so I'm just going to skip back to the guild. Get all this stuff. I guess we can't transfer it unless for some reason I just did something wrong. But I'm gonna keep the same one that I've been doing. Redberry, huh? An odd name, but I like it. Well, then step 2 is registering explorers in your guild. You'll need to hire a few folks, but it's up to you whether or not you want to become a member too. At the Explorers Guild, you can register explorers and organize your party, choose your favorite classes from the list, and form a party of up to 5 explorers. Okay. Holy shit. Or maybe this is the reason why. Hold on. Is it because it's... It's gotta be because it's completely different classes. Well, shoot. Yeah, yeah. Huh. Yeah, because I can't remake any of my characters from the first 2 games. Okay, well that's good to know. Oh, and I should definitely, see... I gotta figure out what... Hold on, I'm gonna go figure out what classes the DLC characters will fit best as. Okay, I apologize about that. I had to go look up, because if you don't know, when they remastered these games, they gave 2 DLC characters per game, and I've tried my best to give them a class that closely represents the actual characters. I also apologize if they're not perfect, but that is the goal. So I had to look up the 2 characters to see what they do, and I figured out... At least I tried my best to figure out what class would... sounds most a lot like, or I should say the closest to the actual characters. So when I do those, I will explain as I get there. But I'm just going to go down the line and make 1 character per class. For some reason, I kind of like her. I'm gonna call her Candy. And actually, I should explain this because of... For some reason, her, like, multicolor, I immediately thought of, like a cotton candy scheme. So, I do apologize. Excuse me. Oh, I should definitely be writing these down though. Hold on. Sovereign. I'll write the name and then what line they can be. Sovereign can be. Whoops. Gladiator. Gladiator is frontline. These are some weird looking. Weird looking portraits. I'm gonna do Armando. You can only go on the front. Yes. Alright, and this is going to be the first one that, these portraits are very interesting. But you're going to be the first one where I use one of the DLC portraits. Aegis. And Hoplite was both. Alright, Buccaneer. I'm gonna call him, whoops. That's Sparrow. What the? Hold on. Buccaneer in front. Ninja. Ninjas both. Very interesting. She has a similar design to Natalie. Interesting. Let's see. No, I'm actually gonna look up. Is there like a? I apologize if this first video doesn't get, well, I should say have a lot of action. But, this is pretty much just... Alright, I'm gonna do this. Chio. Alright, so then Monk, and this is going to be the other DLC. Nahobino, which I believe is how you pronounce this. Monk was either... There's a lot of boasts. Zodiac. Back. We have our first only back. These are some depressed looking people. I'm gonna call him Derek. Alright, so then Wilding back. reload this. This might be... I don't know if this is offensive, but they kind of look like Native Americans. So I'm gonna... let's do... I think I have a site. There it is. I don't even know if this site has like an option for this. I have like an idea of what kind of name I want to give the guy. Oh shit. Well, I found exactly what I was looking for. What? Hold on. Oh, fudge. I pressed the wrong thing. Actually, yeah, no, it's masking me. I'm gonna name it NT. Then we got Arbalist. No, not that. Stop correcting me. Am I even spelling this crap right? Oh boy. Arbalist. Once again, interesting portraits. I'm just gonna name you Connor. Yeah. And then Farmer back. Oh! Well, this is kind of typical. An old lady. And I'm actually just going to name her Pepper. Yeah, so formal. Organize. No, it'd be formation. There we go. So, I should at least get both of the DLC characters in. And then I'm gonna have I'll have Nahobin on the back actually. Do Sparrow in the front. And let's try that. Armando, Sparrow, Aegis, Nahobino, Ken. Alright, looks like you're ready to go. Your next stop should be the Senatus to introduce yourself. Oh, but before you go, let me explain one more thing. It's about the documents I just gave you along with the guild certificate. Smart explorers actually read them carefully. If you don't feel like it, just throw them away. But if you hope to go all the way in the labyrinth, you will be self-serving giving them a look. In this game, powerful abilities called limit skills can be used by up to 5 party members. Limit skills can be learned by obtaining documents with the skill details written in them. Gather various limit skills and use them well to make your time in the labyrinth easier. Oh, and then just everything else is unlocked for the moment. Oh, it'd be valuables, wouldn't it? Okay. I can't view them? Okay. Almond's Inn. Welcome to Almond's Inn, boss. Not only can you spend the night here, we have doctors to treat your wounds too. Since it's your first time in Armor Road, isn't it awesome? Those clear skies, those blue skies. So... Right. Napier's Firm. What's this? Some familiar faces? Let me guess. New explorers lured by the sweet scent of profit? In that case, welcome to Napier's Firm. We carry all the weapons, armor, and tools you require. Here at our firm, the customer is God. Okay, we'll spare no expense for those who line our coffers. Though that is conditional on you participating in the transaction. No window shoppers, please. You can sell items in the labyrinth and buy the goods created from them. When purchasing, your party members are shown and you may switch between characters with Q or E. When buying weapons, you can press forward slash or V to jump between weapon types. Also, depending on the screen you are on, a button prompt will be displayed telling you what to do. Each function is useful, so try making good use of them. I mean, I got $500. I'm not gonna try anything though. It's not yet. Butterfly Bistro. Welcomes. I am not recognizing you people. Are you new explorers here? Well, welcomes to you. This is the Butterfly Bistro, and I'm the owner here. Once you finish the mission that the old lady gives all the newbies, I can give you work. Until the then time, I think that's grammatically correct. I had a stroke reading it. Have some drinkings and chattings with the other explorers here. I guess one. I already went to the guild. Oh, okay. What? Wait a fucking minute. Inverport. Are you new explorers here in Armor Road? You don't look quite ship-shape to me yet. You'll need permission from the Senators to go on voyages, so you should seek that out first. Okay, looks like there's two options to explore things. Via Senators. You're outsiders, aren't you? Let me guess, you were drawn here by the rumors of the Labyrinth. Then you'd best remember this. You stand in an assembly hall of the Senators, Armor Road's government. And I am she who wields the Senators' authority to manage explorers such as yourself. This is where so-called explorers' skills are tested to sort the true warriors from the cowards. If you want to be recognized as true Armor Road explorers, accept the mission I issue now. Official requests from the Armor Road Senators are known as missions. Carry out these missions to gain various rewards and advance the game's storyline. Alright, anyone daring to survive as an explorer here in Armor Road must first pass the Senators official test. You've been tasked with creating a map of Floor 1. The long and short of it is that you are to draw your own map of the labyrinth's first floor. The guard there will have more details for you. Look to him before you proceed. But you must have parchment first, eh? Here's the blank map given to explorers. Use it well. Now, I do want to check something. Okay. Should be on full. Waterfall Wood. Damn. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this and make this yeller. And just have if I can remember how to spell Armor Road. Great as hell. Oh, I should probably remove that. You step into the unyielding forest known as the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. Though many explorers have lost their lives in its halls, it is surprisingly beautiful. The breathtaking flowers here are enough to make you feel as if you are simply out for a nature walk. You mustn't let your guard slip. Damn. You mustn't let your guard slip even for a moment. Go forth and explore, always remembering that this forest is fundamentally a dangerous place. Interesting. Just everybody attack for a moment. This one. Oh. Oh, so there's only one way to go. There is one thing you must be aware of before you begin your adventures in the labyrinth. As you have some skill at adventuring, some 3 skill points should be available to you. Spend them on... Okay. Right. Alright, so I guess each character automatically comes with 3. I don't remember if that's how it worked the first 2 games. But I went to skills, custom first. Okay, damn. Let's look at that. What? Okay, that's actually kind of cool. That is very interesting. Okay. Can I do audit? Oh, I can do audit already. Okay. While appreciating the roar of the nearby cataract, you find a guard alone at a crossroad. I heard there would be newcomers to the guild coming. Welcome to the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. Fuck me. The guard greets you cheerfully and then motions toward the unmarked map you hold. I'm sure that they told you at the Senatus, but your first task is to map this floor. Mine, meanwhile, is to instruct beginners such as yourselves in the cartographic arts. Upon saying this, the guard explains slowly and plainly to you how to draw a map. No, I already know how. That concludes your cartography lesson. Draw your map thus. Then show me your finished work. The guard then steps back as if to indicate that his duty has been discharged. You may do as the guard says and venture forth to complete your map, or stay and question him. Very interesting. Oh my god. Of course it's only 2 XP. Expect. As you venture through the tree-choked area, you notice that you have come to a dead end. You find an old sign in front of the wall of trees written in large print. Caution, not all roads in Labyrinth lead ahead. Only explorers who are careful to examine their full surroundings will be able to continue forth. You surmise that the sign, which contains elementary advice, was written for novice explorers. You tip your cap to its wisdom before returning your investigation. I'll at least, like, mark it as something. A small crevice is visible in the wall before you. Perhaps a person may fit through. However, it feel okay. So, secret, but I can't do it from this side. While wending your way through the forest, you stop at a small passage connected to the waterfall. As you gaze upon the waterfall in this relatively clear area, a cold breeze washes over you. It might feel nice to rest here for a while, you reflect. Why not? You decide your current pace is overtaxing and it would be best to take a brief respite here. After all, the air is so clear that you can feel your strength replenishing just standing. Mind and body both refresh years in your journey. Damn. Okay. Okay, well, I'm already noticing that secret entrance. Well, I can't access it from this floor. Yeesh. Find a small crack. Oh, in the wall before you. A person could just fit through here. Oh, shit. Well, that was secret. Right. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just head up to the town. I'm gonna check something. So I don't actually have the armor thread yet. Unless I was supposed to buy it. I don't know, maybe I just don't have one yet. Huh. Interesting. Alright. So I have that little thing there. Actually, I guess I could... Sorry. The guard turns his head this way and that before entering the question. It's said that this labyrinth was created following the calamity over 100 years ago. Many were wounded and the old city was destroyed. Everything suffered that day. Ironic? No. That we used the labyrinth formed by the calamity to restore the ocean city. After speaking his piece, the guard sighs and continues. And that is the sum of our knowledge. We still have no inkling of what lies deeper. I hope that explorers like yourselves will one day master that mystery. The guard then falls silent as a man who has said all there is to say. Alright, so there's more this way. Are you what? So there was one here. Okay. This is very interesting. There's already three secret passageways. Very interesting indeed. Chest. I guess I'll try going this way. You make an attempt to ignore the guard and press past him, but he stops you sharply. You return, and the guard's stern voice hails you once again. Is your map complete? Show me that I might examine. The guard's severe expression is unwavering as he pores over your map with a critical eye. No, this will never do. You've much more to chart. It appears you won't be passing this way yet. You double your efforts to map the area. Oh, okay. So then I guess that's supposed to be the way to the second floor, but it wants me to do all this first. Getting a hell of a lot of red scales. Actually, I'll switch to the common ones this time. So they can all characters can do these. guess at least have everybody have the option to chop then. Door. I would assume you're gonna be able to open it. Walking the path, lush greenery and vibrant flowers surrounding the UJ dead end. Gentle sunlight shines through the leaves and you hear the chirping of birds. It's so peaceful. You don't sense any monsters around. This spot seems ideal to take a rest. But continuing your exploration seems more important than resting as you take your leave. Alright, well, if there is something here. Whoop. So then there's gotta be, like, secret passageway to end there, then. Unless I'm supposed to do that on a different floor. Door. As you slowly grow accustomed to navigating the forest, you find small footprints at a dead end. Footprints lead east, where you can hear something like an animal's cry beyond the bushes. No. Wary of the situation, you decide to leave without a careful investigation of the area. So once again, there is something here. I'm not taking that fucking risk right now, though. Too early for that shit. There it is. Why are there so many, like, secret entrances? A locked chest. That is different. Okay. So there's still, it looks like, other than the obvious doors, looks like there's still one hallway that I have not explored yet. Oh, there's something here. So another secret, but it can't be from this side. Okay. What's with all the fucking secret entrances? Holy crap. And another door. Well, might as well start exploring these. Oh, this is it? Just... Alright. Just chests. $100. Medica. Alright. So, health. So now I'm gonna go explore the other doors. So it looks like that's all I can do right now. Right, as you continue through the forest, you reach a hall where colorful blossoms emit a sweet scent. The particular flowers sway in the wind, their sweet fragrance grows more alluring. You consider resting here to fully enjoy the flower scent. Fuck it. You rest your weary muscles, the beautiful flowers and the sweet aroma around you. You covered 10p. Oh! Oh, well, shit. That's it. Okay. So now I got one more door. Ah, okay. One of these. Go around the side first. What kind is it? It's a chop. Alright. Supple branch. Soft bark. Supple bark. Supple branch. Supple branch. You present the parchment upon which you've inscribed your efforts thus far. The guard's previously stern countenance lightened upon examining your work. Outstanding! You've done a simply wonderful job here. His expression utterly transformed. The guard showers you with effusive praise. Go now hence to the Senatus. Excuse me, Senatus, and report to them your success to claim your reward. Oh, okay then. Before I try anything else, I'm gonna do HP for all of them. What? Report discoveries first. Word has reached me of your success in completing the map. You've proven your mettle as explorer is strong enough to challenge the labyrinth. I'll authorize the sale of items at Nepier's firm which you may find necessary in your travels. I'll also send word to the pier that Guild Redberry requires a seaworthy vessel. That should allow you to set on voyages whenever the seafaring urge may strike. Train yourself in battle on the open seas and gain power enough to someday grant my wish. Oh, I got XP from that? Okay. That's different. But also, apparently they added things to the firm. Oh, I see you successfully completed the Senatus's orders. I received their notification. You see, there's one item that may only be sold to explorers authorized by the Senatus. Is it the thread? Mm-hmm. So I had to earn it. I couldn't start with it. Sure. It's called an Ariadne thread. When you're lost or wounded, use it to be teleported back to Armor Road. You'd always have one with you when in the labyrinth from this point on. Stare at it all you want, though. I do not give them out for free. There's no percentage in that. Well, at least I can buy them. Because if I remember correctly, in the second game, you could not buy them, at least not from the store. You had to either like get them in chests, or you had to find like random soldiers in the labyrinth that could sell them to you. Yeah, buy an Ariadne thread. Use to rest at specific points. This is definitely a new item, so I'm gonna get it. $7 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. instead of. So it's 7 to 7 instead of the first two games are what, 5 to 5, I believe. All right, well, this has been an interesting welcome to this game. But I am definitely excited to see where this one goes. As I've been stating throughout this, there are definitely some new mechanics. and it's honestly nice to see some fresh things, but I guess we'll see what happens next. But until then, that's all for today. Take care.